In a sun-drenched clearing, Mowgli and Baloo bask in the warmth, sharing laughter and life's simple joys. Bagheera watches over them from a nearby rock, his sleek form a shadow against the sunlit landscape. Distant sounds of civilization pierce the jungle's tranquility, hinting at an encroaching threat. Bagheera's warning cuts through the peaceful moment. Something's not right. That sound. It doesn't belong in the jungle. We need to be careful. Mowgli's wide eyes reflect a mix of wonder and trepidation as he steps towards the ancient, abandoned temple, a stark relic swallowed by the relentless jungle. The temple stands as a silent testament to time and decay, its crumbling facade a grim contrast to the vibrant life teeming around it. Inside, Kroog's predatory intentions fill the air as he declares, "I'll bleed this jungle dry. Every tusk, every hide, every claw will fill my pockets." With a ruthless grin, Kroog reveals his dark ambition. Those animals are as good as caged already. Soon they'll be lining the walls of some rich man's mansion. Under the cloak of night, the jungle awakens. The jungle fights back. Mowgli dances through the undergrowth, a master strategist. Baloo storms through the jungle, a behemoth of raw power. Bagheera commands, his voice a low growl. "Now, close the perimeter," Mowgli shouts. "Baloo, the fallen tree." Sunlight paints the jungle as Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera joyfully traverse the dense foliage, their laughter echoing through the trees. Their frolic is abruptly cut short by a piercing cry, a stark signal of distress tearing through the tranquil air. They find a young deer ensnared, its eyes wide with terror. Mowgli, with deft precision, uses his knowledge to disarm the human trap, freeing the creature. Bagheera's eyes narrow with concern, a grim reminder of human presence. Human contraptions have no place in the jungle. Mowgli follows a trail through the overgrowth, arriving at an abandoned village reclaimed by nature. Curiosity leads Mowgli to explore the ruins, where rusted tools and tattered remnants hint at a forgotten past. Lost in contemplation, Mowgli attempts to decipher the faded words of a tattered book, overwhelmed by a sense of longing. Shere Khan lurks in the shadows, a sinister grin revealing his predatory intentions. The man, Cub's weakness is his own kind. In the heart of the wolf den, torchlight flickers across the ancient stone, casting long shadows that dance with the night. Mowgli stands resolute, clutching a worn book, a bridge between two worlds. Akela listens intently as Mowgli speaks, his wise eyes reflecting the weight of Mowgli's words. Shere Khan lurks in the shadows, his predatory gaze fixed on Mowgli, a storm of conflict brewing. Mowgli's voice echoes through the den. "I am of the jungle, but I cannot deny what I am. I will protect the jungle, but I must also understand my past." Sunlight filters through the jungle canopy as Mowgli engages in a mock hunt with the wolf cubs. Akela observes from a rocky outcrop, his gaze fixed on the playful chaos below. Baloo ambles into the clearing, disrupting the training session with a jovial grin. Bagheera emerges from the shadows, his expression a mix of concern and disapproval. Baloo announces, "Hold it right there, little buddy. Forget all this serious stuff. I have a much more fun way to learn the necessities of life." Bagheera retorts, "Baloo, this is important training. Mowgli needs to learn the ways of the pack." In the heart of the wolf den, resin torches flicker, casting eerie shadows that dance across the ancient stone walls. The wolf pack huddles close, their breaths clouding the cool air as they gather in the dimly lit sanctuary. Akela, the grizzled alpha, stands watch atop a rocky outcrop, his keen eyes surveying his loyal pack. Mowgli sits at the edge of the gathering, his brow furrowed with the weight of conflicting loyalties. Akela's voice cuts through the stillness. "Strange scents have been detected near the edge of our territory, signs of humans. Be vigilant." In the heart of the jungle, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera stumble upon a poacher's camp, the air thick with the stench of decay. The ground is scarred, a testament to the poacher's destructive presence. Mowgli's eyes blaze with fury as he surveys the scene. He vows to stop them, his voice trembling with rage and determination. Baloo's expression darkens. "These humans are worse than Shere Khan." Baloo and Bagheera exchange glances, moved by Mowgli's unwavering passion. They nod in agreement, their resolve hardening, united against a common enemy. Sunlight filters through the dense jungle canopy as Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera playfully explore their verdant world. The air crackles with menace as Tabaqui leads a pack of jackals, their eyes gleaming with malice, emerging from the undergrowth. A thrilling chase erupts, the jungle echoing with snarls and the pounding of paws, as Mowgli's life hangs in the balance. With impressive agility and resourcefulness, Mowgli leaps across vines, a blur of motion as he evades his pursuers. Scaling trees with practiced ease, Mowgli uses his intimate knowledge of the jungle to narrowly escape. Heart-pounding, Mowgli realizes Shere Khan's determination is more relentless than ever. Mowgli bursts through the dense jungle foliage, stepping into a breathtaking vista of ancient ruins consumed by nature. He treads lightly, his bare feet padding softly on moss-covered stones, marveling at the crumbling structures. A half-eaten mango lies near a collapsed pillar. As Mowgli reaches for it, a furry paw snatches it away. Bhima sits atop the pillar, tearing off a chunk of the mango and offering it to Mowgli as he warns. The city whispers stories of kings and conquerors, Mowgli. But its treasures attract more than just admiration. Under the silent gaze of the moon, Shere Khan and his pack move like shadows through the skeletal remains of the forgotten city. The night erupts in gunfire as Mr. Hawks and his explorers emerge, shattering the city's ancient silence. Mowgli watches the clash from above, his heart caught between two worlds as chaos descends. Mowgli's voice echoes. This jungle belongs to no one and everyone, not for taking but for living. The chase crescendos in the plaza, where Mowgli's cunning forces a convergence of hunter and hunted. Mowgli, a figure of youthful energy, navigates the dense jungle with the ease of one born to its paths. Baloo lumbers along below, his massive form a comforting presence as they approach an unusually dense thicket. Bagheera arrives, a sleek shadow against the bright foliage, his eyes narrowed with suspicion as he surveys the impenetrable barrier. Mowgli's eyes gleam with uncontainable curiosity, disregarding Bagheera's silent warnings as the thicket mysteriously parts. A hidden valley is unveiled, bathed in the golden embrace of sunlight, its vibrant flowers and exotic birds creating a scene of breathtaking beauty. Mowgli stands in awe, while Baloo senses a lurking danger beneath the valley's alluring facade. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, revealing a hidden valley where Mowgli stands before a pack of young wolves. Luna, with piercing eyes, steps forward, her gaze fixed intently on Mowgli. "You smell of man, cub. How can we trust one who walks on two legs?" Luna challenges, her voice echoing through the valley. The young wolves circle Mowgli, their cautious movements betraying their suspicion. "I know the jungle. I know the law. I respect the balance," Mowgli declares, his voice ringing with sincerity. "Prove it. Show us you are worthy of the jungle," Luna demands, her eyes challenging Mowgli to prove his loyalty. Under the cloak of night, a small fire dances as Kruger surveys the jungle, his eyes glinting with avarice. "Tomorrow we move in. This valley is ours for the taking." Mowgli, hidden in the shadows, witnesses the poacher's dark intentions, his eyes widening with fear. A blur of motion, Mowgli sprints towards the hidden valley, seeking aid against the encroaching threat. Baloo lumbers and Bagheera glides as they meet Mowgli, their faces etched with concern. With fervent gestures, Mowgli unveils his strategy, his eyes gleaming with unwavering resolve. In the heart of the vibrant jungle, Mowgli frolics with Baloo beside a gentle river, the air filled with the melodies of chirping birds and playful monkeys. Baloo shares his wisdom with Mowgli, revealing the jungle's secrets and its delicate balance. A distant plume of smoke pierces the horizon, shattering the jungle's tranquility. Sensing danger, Baloo's playful demeanor vanishes as he urgently alerts Mowgli. "Mowgli, we need to check this out. Something's not right." Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera arrive, facing a horizon ablaze with the fury of a wildfire. Creatures flee in a desperate scramble, their eyes reflecting the terror of the advancing flames. Bagheera's voice cuts through the chaos. "We need to find a way to stop this, or the jungle will be destroyed." Mowgli's determination ignites. "We can use the river as a natural barrier. We need to rally the animals to help." The fire crackles with insatiable hunger, threatening to devour their world. Under the veil of night, Mowgli, Baloo, Bagheera, and the jungle animals unite in a desperate race against the encroaching flames. Mowgli cries out, "We have to stand together. The jungle is our home and we won't let it burn." They work tirelessly, carving out fire breaks, clearing dry vegetation, and drenching the parched earth with the river's water. From the shadows, Shere Khan observes, his eyes reflecting the flickering flames of the approaching inferno. Hesitation flickers across Shere Khan's face as the shared determination of the jungle animals begins to stir within him. Mowgli stumbles upon clues hinting at a lost city hidden deep within the jungle. Intrigued, he embarks on a quest with Baloo and Bagheera to uncover its secrets. Along the way, they encounter a wise old animal who reveals fragments of the city's history and warns them of the dangers that lie ahead. Mowgli must use his knowledge of the jungle and his growing wisdom to navigate treacherous obstacles and protect his friends as they unravel the mystery of the forgotten city. Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera are trekking through a dense part of the jungle. Mowgli spots strange symbols carved into an ancient stone wall, partially hidden by vines. He traces the symbols with his fingers, a look of curiosity on his face. Baloo is uninterested, focused on finding honey, while Bagheera recognizes the symbols as belonging to a long-lost civilization. Bagheera says, "These markings are ancient, Mowgli. They speak of a city swallowed by the jungle long ago." Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera seek shelter from a storm in a dark cave. Deep inside, they find an old, wise tortoise named Elder Kai, his shell covered in moss and glowing fungi. Elder Kai reveals that he knows about the Forgotten City and its history. He warns them of traps and guardians protecting the city's secrets. Elder Kai says, "The city holds both great knowledge and great danger. Tread carefully, little one, for the jungle remembers all." After following Elder Kai's clues, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera arrive at the hidden entrance to the Forgotten City, concealed behind a waterfall. The entrance is guarded by ancient mechanisms and puzzles. Mowgli uses his knowledge of the jungle and his quick thinking to disarm the traps, demonstrating his growing maturity and resourcefulness. As they step inside, the city awaits, filled with untold mysteries and potential dangers. Mowgli says, "The city is real, let's be careful." The jungle pulses with life, a kaleidoscope of vibrant flora and fauna. Baloo's carefree demeanor shifts to concern as he spots a group of listless monkeys. Mowgli arrives, his youthful face etched with worry as he observes the unsettling scene. Baloo's grave tone underscores the gravity of the situation. "Something's terribly wrong, little brother." Mowgli and Baloo venture deeper into the ancient cave, their footsteps echoing through the darkness. The trail of unusual tracks leads them to a hidden chamber, where a pool of water glows with an unnatural light. Eerie shadows dance across the cave walls, hinting at an unseen presence. Shere Khan emerges from the shadows, his eyes gleaming with a sinister grin as he utters, "Curiosity killed the cat-man cub." Beneath the relentless sun, Mowgli trudges onward, guided by the sinuous Kaa, with Baloo's massive form lumbering behind. Perched high upon a craggy precipice, an ancient ibex gestures towards the tainted water, its wisdom echoing through the highlands. The ibex warns, "The illness plaguing the jungle stems from the actions of man. Their world encroaches upon ours, poisoning the very lifeblood of the jungle." Kaa's voice slithers with cunning. "The choice is yours, little one. Protect your jungle or risk revealing yourself to the human world for help."